Today's lesson is pretty simple. Whenever God uses us to do something amazing in somebody else's life, their tendency is going to be to give the credit to us and not to God. And we need to be careful to keep pointing back to Him. Acts chapter 14, starting in verse 8. Now at Lystra there was a man sitting who could not use his feet. He was crippled from birth and had never walked. He listened to Paul speaking, and Paul looked intently at him, and seeing that he had faith to be made well, he said in a loud voice, "Stand upright on your feet." And he sprang up and began walking. Now, what's the result of this? We would think, well, everybody just praises God for the good thing that just happened. No, these people in Lystra didn't have a context for that. Their context were the old gods, and this is what they thought. In verse 12, Barnabas they called Zeus, and Paul Hermes, because he was the chief speaker. In the end, people interpret what God is doing through their own framework. There's nothing new there. But the bottom line is, when that framework doesn't have a place for God, it's easy for them to look to us as being the ones who have the answer. Like Paul, like Barnabas, we need to keep pointing back to Jesus and let Him continue to do great works through us. But as He does, make sure we're always giving the credit where it's due.